Hi everyone, it's the Jobless Degen again, here to bring you another episode of how I've done while gambling as the Jobless Degen. So I've been doing this since November 2025 when I became jobless and looking for something to do. And gambling is my passion in recent years. And I thought I would take a crack at this, start this YouTube channel, and bring you what I do at the casino, how I make money, and how I lose money as well, playing the different games that I play, including craps, blackjack, slot machines, other electronic table games, and other games at the casino. I noticed that it has been a while since I've reported my wins and losses. I believe the last one I've done was at the end of 2025, where I recap my trip to Vegas in December and also my month of December. But I failed to actually report my January numbers. And also now that it's March, I thought I would report on my February numbers as well. I can tell you that I had an incredible start to the year of 2026. Right off the bat on January 1st, I had a great win on the craps table where one of the people on my crew hit the ATS, and I was lucky enough to be a part of it. And a couple of days later, I hit my own ATS in a decently long row, so I was up quite a bit as well. And then on January 6th, I was part of another ATS, so I was up again. And then the following day, I hit my second ATS in basically a 4-day period. And it was a 40 roller, and I was up, $1,300. So after the first 7 days of the year, I was basically up, mostly attributed to craps, over $3,600. And then it kind of went downhill from there. It was basically most of my wins were on the first 7 days. I mean, I did have some minor wins after that. The highest one being on January 24th, where I was up $400. But that was the biggest win for the rest of the month. And for the rest of the month, I was down anywhere from, $50 to over $1,300 a day. So by the end of the month, not including my Vegas trip, I was only up $312. But that's fine. An up month, I'll take that. I'll take that anytime. To break down my wins, excluding my Vegas trip, I was still up by the end of January in craps, $475. In blackjack, I was down $76. In slot, down about $130. And in electronic table games, which is actually all bubble craps, I was up $47. So by the end of the month, I was up $312. Again, this was not including my time in Vegas. My Vegas trip was actually quite good. I was up $685. I won't bore you with the details as I have another video on my channel that already explained what I did during my January 2026 Vegas trip. Surprisingly, on that trip, it was actually the slot machines that saved me. I was up nearly $1,000 playing slot machines. Now, obviously, my wins in Vegas is in USD, whereas my wins locally is in Canadian dollars. So combining the two, for the end of January, I'm actually up $1,249 Canadian, which is about $913 USD. February started off just like in January. I was a part of my crew members' ATS on January 2nd, which was the first day I played in February. And then the next day, I hit my own ATS. And then a couple of days after I hit the ATS again, this time it was also 41 rows, which is not bad. So by the fourth playing day of the month, I was already up over $2,700. And then we had about a week after that of cold tables where nothing was working, and they brought in the crabless bubble crabs as well. So I think I got a little bit too excited and play a bit more than I should have played. So I gave back a bit more to the casino. But then starting on February 13, I had a great great rows of good days at the casino. Starting February 13th, I was part of a good row where I made about $400 at the table, plus that linked with a good day at slot. I was up $580. Then the next day, one of the regulars at the casino had a great row. He made the ATS. That day I made over $670. And then a couple of days after, I rolled my third ATS of the month. I made some money. Unfortunately, bubble crabs again got the best of me, and I ended up the day up about $200. And then a couple of days later, that was the day where Mikey had an amazing row. He made the ATS, and he rolled about 70 times, as you've heard in a previous video. That day, I made $2,460. And then for the rest of the month, I gave back actually quite a bit. I gave back about $1,200 in the following 3 playing days. And that brought us to the end of the month. So I'm happy to report that my total wins in February 2026 was $3,768. And of that, $4,657 were from craps. And the other games, blackjack, I lost $31. Slot machines, I was down $400. And bubble craps, I was down $457. And that total win is a combination of all those. So at the end of the month, I'm up $3,768. Actually, it's quite a big month for me. I cannot recall a month where I'm up this much. So there you have it. That's my update for the past 2 months. My next trip to Las Vegas is on March 16th. So just under 2 weeks from time of the recording. I'm really looking forward to that. I'm going to be staying at Palms for the first time, and I will have most of my play there. I will go to downtown for part of a day, and I will also play on the strip for a little bit, but I will try to concentrate my play at Palms. So I'll have a report after that, after I come back. So I'll see you then. Again, this is Jobless Degen. Please remember to subscribe if you haven't already. I really appreciate it. Like and share my channel if you like what you see here. I'll see you next time.